Hello, everybody. It's Michelle here with Angel Souls, and this is our weekly angelic message for the week beginning April 28th, 2025. I do want to announce that I am not doing personal readings anymore for the time being. Okay. So that would include live sessions and the digital readings. If that changes in the future, I will announce it in a video or on socials. Okay. Now, if you're already scheduled, of course, we're still going to do those. I've already been in touch with all of you about that. So there's that portion of it. Now, let's get into what our message is for this week. I should mention, if you do want courses, you can still get those at gumroad.com/angelsouls. Yeah, 10 of Gabriel comes out first. So there is a huge release happening. Everything has to be unburdened, okay? Like you have to lay down everything that's troubled you, everything that's kind of siphoned from your energy. If people aren't treating you correctly, you're not being respected, or more than anything, if you're just a dumping ground for people's emotions, then I'm not talking about readings, by the way, in case you're like, oh my gosh, you just said she's not doing readings. And then this card comes out. No, that's not what I'm talking about. There are other reasons why I'm hitting pause, but no, like for example, it wasn't just a volunteer situation. I was having to pay to be a part of something where it just got ridiculous and there was no respect paid. And I was just like, you know what? This stresses me out and I'm not doing it anymore. Forget it. And I don't care what anybody's got to say about it. I'm going to go live my life. So, we can do that. We don't need to ask someone's permission to be happy. Okay. So 10 of Gabriel, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So where are you living for other people instead of living for yourself? Okay. Is it focusing? Sorry if it's not. Something like that. Okay. I think you get the idea here. Where are you focused on? And I'm talking more about making other people successful to your detriment. Yes. Or flat out just not being respected. People just don't see how hard you're working, and they're getting diminishing. Oh, you haven't really done anything, when really you've done quite a bit. They just see you as invisible and just, run right over you. So that's what's starting out this week. We are in fresh start territory. Okay. Now what's going to happen, whatever's been burdening your heart, whatever's been kind of weighing on you, whatever is taking a lot of your energy, whether it is an organization, a work situation, love, friends, do you have real friends who care about you, or do friends more care about their reputation? What is that? Is it more of a networking kind of connection, or is it true friendship? Would you go to that person and tell them your deepest, darkest secrets? If the answer is no, they probably shouldn't be in your life. Period. So many people are just so concerned about looking popular that they'll just show up to things and just be happy that they were invited because they want to feel included. It does something for them. But if you can't trust who you're around, we're getting into monitoring spirit kind of territory then, where they're just holding you up. Perfect example. There have been so many times in my life where, I've opened my heart up, someone's come in, they're pretty toxic. And I noticed once they walked into my life, suddenly I felt like this, like I was in a dungeon having to serve them. Everything was about them, especially these people who have quite charmed lives. They've got a lot of things set up for them. They have kind of a life of ease. And then they come around talking about how stressed out they are because one little thing happened. Like, I don't know. It's a little hard if you're someone who's hustling constantly to have any empathy for that. You're like, what are you talking about? Like, I would love to have that life. Like, come on. But if degraded, okay, that word just came in here too. It's funny this is coming out because I was just having a conversation with somebody about this, and I've been hearing other people finally waking up and going, you know what? I don't want to take this anymore. So this is a time for you to reclaim your energy and say no. You're saying no, and you're going to free yourself from the dungeon. And then things are going to get moving. Yeah, like Queen of Gabriel kind of moving, okay? All right, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now that you're free, now that you're out of the prison that other people put you in. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Look at that trend of helpful people. And we're going to put in true friends, people who really do care about your well-being, your happiness. We're going to attract them in as well. Here's this card wanting to pop out. 7 of Gabriel. People are going to try to shoot you down, make you look bad, speak ill on your name. May it come back to them times 10. We will not tolerate that energy coming at us. If anybody speaks ill on your name, again, may it come back to them times 10. And so it is. In accordance to God's law, and so it is. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. I cannot tell you. Look at all the Gabriel here. This is sacral chakra. This is creativity. This is life force energy. But this is also, this is sacral chakra, which is the biggest and first foremost chakra to get attacked besides the heart, or maybe the solar plexus as well. But this is the sexual energy too. So this is where people get that taken from them. Yes? Not in this card spread. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like in general, in life, okay? That's how people feel powerful, is by conquering someone in that way, or using that is their own to either, let's say, perform, to get power that way, to get attention that way. So all of this is saying you're being overburdened. It's sort of like the captured queen. Let's put it that way. The captured queen. And she's finding her way out. And when she escapes, there are going to be a lot of people who don't like that. Namely, the people who put her there in the first place. Oh my gosh, you got to report back how this shakes out for you. 9 of Michael, you've been stressed. And you've been heartbroken. Because it might be that people have been really, really disappointing. Like people you thought were friends are not friends. Or something that you thought was going to be a really good opportunity ended up just being you getting used, taken advantage of, taken for granted. And now it's like, oh gosh, now I'm trapped. How do I get out of this? So it says your worry is unnecessary, meaning you don't owe them anything. Cut it loose. Cut it loose. You don't owe them nothing. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release your feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Again, someone may try to, this is interesting that this is not focusing very well. Should I put it by my face? Something like that. It's just funny that we have the 7 of Gabriel next to this. So it's like retaliation, like someone retaliating against you for standing up for yourself, or for just doing what's right for you and not what's right for them. Or maybe this is somebody who's so controlling in your life that they think that you need their permission to make choices for yourself. Okay. 9 of Ariel, man. 9 of Ariel, baby. You said enough. I'm doing my own thing. I don't even care. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. You're free. You are free. And this need to feel like you're a part of something, you might go, overrated. Your need to please others, not worth it. Okay. Now, I'm not saying go on a rampage and be mean to people. We don't want that. Look at the stuff that this opens up. Look at that. So if you have been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling like you're grinding your gears, like my big indication was I gained so much weight. If you look at my, and I talked about this last week too, but if you look at my videos from like really early on, like way bigger now, like way bigger now. And my house is messy. Now you might say, Michelle, that's silly. Like, no, that's an indication to me that I don't have energy to take care of myself or my home. You know why? I'm never home. I'm here, I'm there, I'm taking care of this, taking care of that. I just sit down, somebody texts me, they need something else. I'm like, okay, and then I go ahead and take care of it. Done, right? And when we do that, when we say, no, I'm taking my time back, I'm taking my energy back, you will not make me feel bad. You will not retaliate against me. Nice things start coming in. That 9 of Ariel is one of them. That's about money. That could be money that you make on your own starting to flow in. But this is love, and this is a soul connection. So again, it could be romantic love, or it could just be someone who just loves and adores you as a friend. You know what I mean? And wouldn't that be nice? How many of you out there don't have someone that you would trust with your deepest feelings because they would twist it, or they would act like, oh my God, why? Here's a huge indication. If you have a friend and you do tell them something kind of heavy about yourself, or like, something you went through, and their reaction is, oh, okay, anyway, get away from that person. Okay, that's not a friend. That's not a friend. Now, I'm not saying go and, trauma dump on your friends. If you need to work through something, take the measures to like find somebody to help you work through that. But a friend should care about you and what you've been through, again, without trauma dumping. There are people that I see, it makes no sense to me. Like, I've been in situations where I feel like I can't talk about myself because it's seen as like trauma dumping. Not even, but I'm not even doing that. But okay, it's kind of seen that way. Meanwhile, there is someone who's completely trauma dumping. They're known for trauma dumping, and everybody just can't wait to have that person around. And they want them there. Like, it's so weird to me. I'm like, energetically healthy people, I would say even mentally healthy people, they'll understand you. Okay, they'll understand. Let the toxic people find themselves with each other, okay? Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Now, again, this is showing that this is what could be coming in. Real soul connections, real soul family members, and it will come with the dismissal of people who've put you in that 10 of Gabriel state, who have made you feel burdened and used and taken for granted. It's done. We're done. I'm surprised the Chariot didn't come out, because that's the feeling I'm getting where now it's like time to go, time to make up for lost time. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I'm sending you all so much love, and take care.